Well, morning. It's roughly, I reckon, around about 11 o'clock on Friday morning, first week in January, and today I'm out for my first session of 2018, well, my first carp session anyway, at Docklow Pools, a venue which, yeah, very dear to my heart. Spent a lot of time here in my youth fishing what was 3 lakes then. It's got to be over 15, 16, 17, maybe even longer years since I've been here. Yeah, left home this morning around about 7 o'clock. It was fresh, but not too bad. But as we approached the Leominster area, we were greeted to heavy fog and the dreaded ground frost, and when we got down to the lakes after paying peg fees, yeah, you guessed it, most of the lakes have got a layer of ice on them. Spoke to Simon, the owner, who I've got to say has been absolutely fantastic since we've been here. Had a really good chinwag with him and a catch up. We were told that if you could find water, just go ahead and fish it, and the one that we've managed to find with liquid and wobbly water on is the one I'm fishing here, which is the Tench Lake. You can probably hear the aerator in the background. I keep saying we, I don't know if you can make him out, but my good friend Nick Rudge is over there on the far side of the lake. There was an angler present when I arrived in the swim that I'm in. He stuck it out for an hour and has since departed, so I was going to go to the left of Nick, but as soon as I saw him leave the swim, I decided to get myself around here. So we're both basically fishing the same piece of water. I think Nick was debating on fishing 3 rods. I'm going to stick to 2, and I've literally just put the rods out about 10 minutes ago. Right hand rod is on the point of the island. That's presenting a white citrus pop-up on my ever faithful twisted multi-rig, and the left hand rod is on a solid bag, packed full of crumbs, amber strawberry kush, bottom baits, some fizzing stick mix, sorry, citrus fizzing stick mix, and a good dose of strawberry kush plume juice over the top. And I've simply just placed that in the open water. So as I speak to you, I'm pretty confident that me and Nick are the only anglers on the entire complex. We've managed to find water, which is moving and liquid. So we're up against it. The conditions are not favourable, but as they say, you have to be in it to win it, and we're certainly in it. Whether we're going to win it here, we've got till around about 4:30 this afternoon to tell you if we were successful. Chuffed to bits. 10 minutes into the session, we've had a bite and got a wet net. Well, a lively one, and no doubt it's feeling uncomfortable flapping around because it's slightly warmer on the bank compared to the water temperature. This fish is absolutely freezing, but very welcome nonetheless. Couldn't have been out 10 minutes. Putting the 3rd rod on the alarm, and yeah, bobbin's pulled up tight on the zig rig. 10mm yellow Scopex squid has done me a bite again. I'm really struggling to hold this.
We've just seen me spomming, and I've gone for a different approach this evening after another quiet day. Mega hot temperatures, 20 plus again. So yep, on the right there we've got Scopex squid, candy nut crush, Scopex squid stick mix, Scopex squid liquid bait soak, and to top it off I've got some candy nut crush plume juice, all mixed up and stodged up. And to the left I've got key cray, key in 15s and 10 mils, key cray, liquid soak, the bait soak again, glazed with spicy hemp oil, the slicker one that Nash do, and there's a few 10 millers in there, stodged up again. And I've created two spots around about, what, 40 yards from the bank. A lot of people say you don't need to fish out far in this particular venue, so yeah, at the moment just going with the advice. On the right hand rod, which will be fished over the Scopex squid, and the candy nut crush mix will be a chod rig, and on the left will be a stiff hinge rig. It'll 15mm yellow key cray pop up on the stiff hinge, and a white Scopex squids on the chod rig. So yep, I'll give them some bait tonight. I'm not going to stick a rod out for another hour and a half, 2 hours. So let's see if that can produce a bite tonight.
It's just gone 5:30 and I've had a vicious drop back, and then the old bobbin did a bit of dancing. I had a good idea what it was going to be, and a big old dirty breams took my stiff hinge rig. Not the ideal wake up call, but it proves that the old rigs are working. Great.
Okay, without further ado, let me tell you, I've been fishing for a long, long time, and I've no need to blow smoke up Alan's arse by a long way. But let me tell you something now. You know, I've never, ever, ever met a bloke with so much enthusiasm. Never mind his angling skills, we know all about that and what he's caught and whatever. The thing, Alan, that impresses me the most is his enthusiasm. I'm enthusiastic. I'm one of the most enthusiastic blokes you could ever meet. Compared to him, I want to pack up fishing tomorrow. Right? Jesus. Welcome to the stage. Great to see him up here in the Black Hunter. Thanks, Al. Alan Blair. Thank you, thank you.
Scorchio, absolutely manic 10 minutes. Sat here waiting for a bite for around about 2 hours, and then I've had, yeah, sums this venue up in a nutshell. I've had 2 bites in 10 minutes. The one I've got in the retainer sling here was the one off the bottom on a snowman presentation, and whilst I was playing it, a little zig which I flicked out, rattled off. I haven't weighed this fish, but I think you'd give me £20 for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Scopex squid, snowman presentation over candy nut crush. Thank you very much. Right, I ain't going to muck about too much because it's turned into another beautiful summer's day.
I need to call that one Mr. Angry, I think.
Yeah, this one has proper beat me up on the bank, and yeah, really give us some stick, but I won't complain. I welcome all nonetheless. So yeah, get some stills, mate, slip it back, and hopefully we can get another one before we have to depart. Well, good afternoon. A rough idea on the time, I think it's around about 2 PM on a Saturday afternoon, and from that shot you might just be able to make out where I'm angling this evening, or this afternoon into the evening I should say. There you go, a bit more of a sign on the river, and the river that I'm on is the River Severn. Stretch of the Severn is called the Lenchford. Mr. Rudge up there on the top of the bank. Afternoon, Mr. Rudge. You can just see the blue skies with fluffy white clouds, and to the right, big old dirty black ones. We just had believe it or not, breaking news, some rain. Yeah. It's been scorching again this week. Well into the 30s. Balmy temperatures for the UK. But we've got a few storms forecasted for this evening. And as I just previously said, we've just experienced a bit of a shower. But temperatures are supposed to rise again next week. But I must admit that was quite refreshing, standing here tackling up and getting the rods out in the rain. Right then, yeah, myself and Nick were here for, well, I don't exactly know how long we're going to be staying here for. Certainly into the evening. We've walked this stretch and we're the only anglers present. In front of us we've got barbel, perch, roach, bream, and the target species, which as always what they're after is carp. And there has been carp caught from this stretch up to, Nick was told quite recently, 28 pound. We're both fishing 2 rods. I've got my trusted Scopex squid, a snowman on my right hand rod, and a single instant action monster crab bottom bait on the left hander. And the snowman presentation is fished over a good 2 or 3 handfuls of candy nut crush.
Yeah, folks, this is Matt's prize. Another beautiful mirror.
Do us a favour, Mark, just knock us a bit of the old line and the retainer sling off the top of his head, mate.
Just pour a bit over.
Nope. Look at that.
So we've weighed this one, it's gone 48.5 with the sling, so we'll weigh the sling after and see what it is, but it's probably going to be about 46 pound in it, I would have thought.
It's currently my mirror PB, but I'm pretty sure the one in the retainer is bigger. But yeah, whew. What a difference a fish makes, or 2 I should say.
Yeah, that's it. Certainly that wind's really helping you today, mate, and they're still rolling over the spots, aren't they? After playing 2 fish over it, so. And all the fish that we've had have been really, I mean the smallest fish out of 10 fish has been 32.5 pound. It's amazing, really.
Proper retainer filler. Big paddle on it. It's got some beautiful pets, Maddie has.
Certainly has.
Which I'm led to believe, on good authority, that a lot of the stock that are in this lake are from our fish farmer friend Mr. Bigo. I've heard that on good authority, so no surprising why they're such decent quality fish, mate.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the 10 we've had, that sore there, which isn't that bad, is the only thing we've seen on any of the fish. Obviously we'll put some Clinique on that before we put it back, so we'll try and help clear it up, like. But other than that, they've been absolutely the males, and they're just lovely creatures, aren't they?
Yep, absolutely gorgeous, mate.
Folks, this was the first one Matt caught. More of a torpedo on this one. Beautiful markings on him though. This one has been in the sling for probably half an hour while we dealt with the other fish, obviously, because he had such a quick bite. But as a good angler he is, he hasn't put his rod out to try and get another one. We're going to get this one sorted first. I know he's itching to get it back out because they're still rolling over the spotlight, but...
Here we go. Mark said, quite a torpedo-shaped looking mirror.
We thought he was a little bit bigger, didn't we? But he's slightly, not much smaller. We just took the sling off the other one. That one's 44.5, weren't it?
Yep.
So, and this one is a little bit smaller. We've got to take this, obviously, the unlucky mat off. So it'll probably be around about the 42 pound mark, I would have thought. So beautiful fish though.
Superb, mate.
And after 5 days, mate, getting 2 quick ones like that, what a difference it makes.